What's up, everybody, and welcome back to StarMade. So, in this video, I am showing off some updates to the Galactica. If you've been watching these videos, then you automatically can see some things that I have changed and updated. Firstly, um, we have added a bunch of more greebles to the side of the ship. You got some kind of venti looking greeble stuff going on over here because this is the big engine pod thing here, and it's gonna have a lot of heat venting and whatnot. So and then I got some greebles going along the sides here. I haven't wedged them yet, so they're not quite as nice looking as those ones over there, but they're gonna look pretty cool. And yes, those dark circles are doors to get into the ship. I wanted to make some large cargo bay doors, and so they open up. There's nothing behind them yet, but there will be some large hangar bays, or cargo bays, I guess, more like it. Cargo bays that might have some cargo moving vehicles or something like that. Little small shuttles that take cargo to and from. But a bunch of work has been done. I've done a bunch of work to this side here because this area is just so heavy on the greebles, very heavy on the greebles. But yeah, it's looking really nice, and I'm really proud of it so far. But anyway, the thing that I really want to show off, is actually the hangars. I started working on the hangars. First off, the first thing you're going to notice is that the hangar has a shield, and yes, that's not exactly entirely show accurate, but I kind of wanted the hangar to have kind of this orangish glow to it, because it did in the show. If you notice, as the shuttles and stuff are flying up toward the hangar bay, it's kind of got a orangish glow to it. So I'm like, well, the only way I can do that is to put a shield there. So I did. This one's over here. This shield's currently turned off, and if you look carefully, you can see the outline of a Viper, because I do have some ships docked in this one. And here is not a finished hangar, but it is a hangar nonetheless. It is coming along nicely. I'll just go ahead and turn that. Just go ahead and not select anything. That would be nice. But as you can see, the hangar has come a long way from what it was, just a big empty hole in the ship, basically. But it's come a long way. There's a lot in here, and I have my Galactica shuttle that I built from a while back. I'm probably gonna update it, but it's looking nice. It's still one of my favorite small ships that I built. And then of course there's the tiny miniature Vipers that I built for this ship particularly. I wanted to make some Vipers that were scaled to the Galactica, and these actually are technically to scale. This Viper right here is the size that it would be, in actuality, So, I mean, this is an actual to scale Viper, but yeah, you don't want to, really do any combat in it because it sucks. Imagine a swarm of these things might actually do something, but yeah, it's not really combat oriented. This whole ship's not going to be combat oriented. I'm just going to tell you that right now, guys. This ship is definitely an RP ship. But anyway, so yeah, this is the hangar. It's going to have the capability of docking these shuttles along with the Vipers. Vipers, there's going to be lots of Vipers. Each one of these bays right here is going to have a Viper docked in it. And then up here we kind of got a little observation deck thing here. It'd probably be like a pilot's lounge or something like, I don't know, maybe control deck. Hangar control deck right here, and then maybe like a pilot's lounge up here or something, I don't know. But the thing that I'm kind of excited and kind of sad about, I had to give up my 45-degree angle launch tubes just because I could not for the life of me figure out how to make it work. So I went ahead and just went with the straight 90-degree Viper tubes. So they shoot straight 90-degree out of the side of the ship. It's a lot more simple. It makes it all work perfectly. And unfortunately, I can only have one set of them on each flight pod because there just isn't enough room to put more flight pods. Technically, there's supposed to be launch tubes that are like here. There's supposed to be a set of 3. No, there's supposed to be a set of 5 here and a set of 5 in the middle. But I've decided to go ahead and just go with these launch tubes up here, and then I'll probably have some decorative launch holes on the outside just to try and stay accurate to the design. But and then lastly, I wanted to show off this right here. I went ahead and it's not exactly film accurate because I don't think there actually is some docking hatches on the sides of the flight pods, but I wanted to have something there to dock to for like ships to come in and dock alongside the ship. And so I put in some universal docks right here, and they have a nice little walkway here that goes right up here, and then there's opens up onto this little catwalk thing that comes down, and yeah, there you go. But yeah, this hangar bay, I heavily utilized copy paste for this hangar bay because it's so big and so like massive that I needed to use some of that to really be able to make the detail I wanted and still be able to make this huge hangar bay. I still need to continue this like floor pattern on through here, but over here there's going to be the hangar's really kind of going to extend all the way back to here, and then I'm going to have like a little Viper launch loading bay area over here for the Vipers to launch out. I might even have like another like layer of Viper storage up here or something like that. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. But the thing that's going to be very interesting and probably deviate from the design of the ship a little bit, or from the original Battlestar Galactica, I have no idea, because this is never explored in the show, but I'm going to have a corridor or a large passageway through here that's going to have shuttle storage in here, so I can have multiple shuttles stored in like a big hangar thing in here, and then when I need a shuttle I can just order it and it'll come in through here on rails. And I actually measured the length of my shuttle to see if it would be able to be rotated, and it will. If it pivots on the right spot, it'll rotate inside this hangar. This hangar is wide enough to allow this shuttle, which is it's a pretty big shuttle. I mean, that's big. Allows this shuttle to actually rotate and pivot on this spot right here. So I can actually have rotators to, basically have shuttles docked inside this thing. So as long as I make sure the rails are doing what they're supposed to, I can actually have shuttles docked up inside this thing. And they're not small shuttles either, they're big shuttles. And then I'll just have have some logic set up so that it launches the shuttle out the backside here. Originally, I'd thought like maybe have it so that one shuttle goes in this end and then goes back out that end, like. But I'm just like, no, that'd be too complicated, or it wouldn't be I guess it's not complicated enough, but it wouldn't make really much sense to do it that way. So, but anyway. But in here, I'm gonna have probably some storage. It's probably gonna be some like some storage blocks and stuff. Maybe some fake ammo crates. I don't know. Maybe some fake missiles or whatnot. Whatever they use for the Vipers. So yeah, it's really starting to look cool in here, and I'm really happy with the way that the hangars are starting to look. I mean, it's actually starting to feel like the Galactica now, because I've got a hangar floor now, and it just, oh my gosh. But my next step is to continue the greebles toward the front of the ship, because I've still got a bunch of greebly work to do toward the front, especially on the head and under the head, on the bottom side. I've got a whole bunch of work to do underneath here in this gap here and along the sides. This right here is gonna be a pain because there's so much greebly work. Oops, so much greebles. Oh my gosh, stop it. There's so much greebles on this spot right here that's gonna be fun. And then of course there's the big old arms here that's gonna be fun to greeble. This ship just has too many greebles. I can understand why not very many builders have tackled it yet. It's so greebly. Anyway, like and subscribe guys if you want to see more updates on this awesome build as I build it. And stay tuned. I'm gonna be trying to give you guys updates as I can. I have been really busy lately and haven't really had a chance to sit and work on it as much as I'd like. So videos have been a little bit sporadic, and I'm hoping to try and get some actual videos published soon, because I have some videos that I'm working on that I haven't gotten finished. They're in the pipeline still. And once I get those done, I'll publish them, but I just haven't been able to keep active enough in gaming in general to be able to produce enough content for a weekly release. So I will be trying to get back on that, but I have no guarantees. So but keep an eye on the channel if you are interested in this build, and yeah, like and subscribe, comment in the comments if you want to ask any questions about this build. Yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time.